Oh hey Sausage, how's it going? A visitor? I don't remember having any visitors around today.
Exterminate!
Ah! Hey guys and girls, how's it going? And welcome back to another Mod University with myself, Lewis. Hope you're all brilliant and very, very well. Today we're going to be checking out the Dalek mod, which was made by 1WTC and UDF1. Yes, this is currently a 1.6.2 mod. It's just been updated. There are a few new things that have gone in, a few things that are taken and such. So I thought today we'd go ahead, check it out, and look at all the cool thingamabobs that we can play with in this mod. Oh yes. What do you think of that, Sausage? Jesus! Look at Sausage. He's turned into a robot. This is K9, as you should know if you watch the Doctor Who series. And this is one of the companions in it, K9. Today, Sausage will be K9. He's going to follow us around and do all our biddings for us, as he is a robot dog, yes. So this mod adds tons and tons of stuff. There's loads of items. There's loads of different types of world gen. We've got an absolute arm and a leg full of different types of mobs, and loads of people who follow you around and do lots of cool things. So without ado, we're going to go straight in, I think, and have a gander at the different types of mobs and companions, and then we'll come back and look at some of the items that are available. Sounds like a thing. Alright, so I've whipped on my bow tie and my fez, because we all know fezzes are cool. And we're going to check out some of the Daleks that this mod involves, and believe me, there are absolutely tons. Check them all out. We have absolutely loads, and these all span across the whole of the Doctor Who series. We have the originals, we have specialist Daleks, we have Imperial Daleks, we have suicide Daleks, we have absolutely tons. So have a gander at some of these. So we've got 60s, we've got the red Daleks, yellow Daleks, movie Daleks, we've got movie Dalek blue, gold Daleks, stone Daleks. That's this guy who's making all the noise. He likes to be a little bit vocal. We've got these special weapons, Imperial, we've got the Supreme Dalek, and down here with these little guys, we have the Renegade Dalek, Scientist Dalek, we have the Strategist Dalek, the Marine Dalek, who likes to have a little bathe now and then. We have the Movie Dalek, Red, 80s Dalek, we have the Never Dalek, yes, they spawn in different dimensions, we have the Ender Dalek, we have the Special Weapons Ender Dalek, and we have the Gold Movie Dalek. And just to make sure we didn't have any accidents, I put the Suicide Dalek just over here, yes. Now, a lot of these guys have certain abilities, which is pretty cool, so Red Daleks, for instance, can knock down doors. We have the Supreme Daleks, we have the Imperial Daleks, who like to go after the Renegade Daleks. Yeah, they have a one-on-one, they don't like that sort of stuff, hell no. We have the Ender Daleks, who can teleport, Special Ender Daleks, who can do all that cool stuff. We have the Suicide Daleks, who like to blow up. Definitely a very strange bunch that we have here. Should we have a little play with some of the Daleks? I think we should. So if we go over here, we're going to have a little gander at some of them. So here we go, we have all the spawn eggs for the Daleks. So let's have a look at the Renegade Dalek and the Imperial Dalek, yes. And these guys should have a little fight, as they do like to, you know, they don't really like each other very much. And they should start having a little fight. Now the Daleks will randomly spawn. Oh, geez, they're doing it. They're gonna have a war. The Daleks will spawn all over the world randomly. Certain locations will hold certain Daleks. So you'll have obviously the Ender Daleks and the Never Daleks only spawning in those areas. You have the Marine Daleks which spawn in water, and you have certain Daleks that will spawn in their own dimensions. Yeah, so this mod does add different types of dimensions that we'll soon be checking out. And it looks like that Dalek one. Yes, he did. Let me get out my Dalek bashing weapon, which will be known as my diamond sword. Yes. Where are you going? Now, the Daleks will drop a multitude of different things, but the main thing that you want is this stuff, which is called Dalekanium, which you'll use to create a couple of objects. But there we go. Those are all the Daleks that we have, so let's move on swiftly to the other type of mobs that are available in the Dalek mod. So as well as Daleks, this mod also adds a multitude of different NPCs and enemies as well, not just the Daleks, and once again these span all over the Doctor Who universe. So we have the Cybermen, we have the Cyber Leaders, we have Empty Childs, we also have the Empty NPCs, you'll find out about those in a minute. We have Clockwork Droids, we have Autons, we have these little cool little dudes, the adipose, we've got the Weeping Angels, we've got the Snowmen, we've got the Ice Warriors, and we have, just up here by himself, we have the unit personnel. Now the same with these, they kind of spawn all over the place, and some of them don't spawn, some of them actually have to be kind of created, which is a little bit disgusting. But one thing you will find is some will actually interact different with different people. So for instance, villagers right here. I can never get used to that new 1.6 sound. Her. And Empty Child. they will actually go around and attack villagers, which is pretty horrible. But once they've had their horrible empty ways with these guys, they will actually go ahead and turn them into empty NPCs. If we just give it a second, we should see one of them change any second now. There we go. I guess this guy's up next. And, oh, they're all ganging on this guy. I feel horrible for him. And any second now. Man, they really miss their mum. So there you go, that's what happens to those guys. Let's get rid of these. And these guys are pretty much the only way that you can actually get the gas mask as well. So this game does have some pretty cool appearance items. And pretty cool clothing, and that also includes gas masks. Yes, there we go. So you can see at the minute I have my... Should we try a gas mask on? I think we should. So I have my fez on at the minute. If we get rid of this and throw on this guy, you can see I'm wearing a gas mask. Ooh. Ooh. But I think I much prefer the fez, to be totally honest. Now, another cool thing that happens with the different types of enemies is the Cybermen and the Daleks, as true to the lore, will actually attack each other, which is pretty funky as well. So they'll go 1-to-1. And you can probably bet on seeing who's going to win. I'm going to go Dalek. I'm going to say Dalek's going to win. Exterminate. Oh, he's not doing too well, though. Exterminate. Oh. Exterminate. Oh, check that out. Check it out. Now, one thing to note as well is the Daleks actually do have different types of damage. So some of them are stronger than others. So you've got to be a little bit careful with that. Some of these special weapons ones actually shoot at explosive damaging rounds, which is pretty horrible. But hey, it makes it a little bit more fun that way, right? Now, you guys are probably thinking as well, do the Weeping Angels work? Yes, they do. The Weeping Angels do work. So let me try and show you a Weeping Angel in... here we go. Let's try and do it around here, shall we? So let's spawn in a Weeping Angel. And we'll grab this guy. Now, true to the form, they will not attack you if you're looking at them. So if I pop one down here, there we go. And I'm going to go into regular mode. There we go. And you can see at the minute that the Weeping Angel here is not doing anything. We can kind of, push them around. You can't actually kill them in anything. There is a certain way of killing them. I'll show you in a minute, though. But these guys, as long as you look at them, aren't going to go doing nothing. Now, as soon as I turn away and look back... Oh. 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 He's going to keep coming up. Now, their kind of guidance on trying to get you isn't exactly that great, but they will give it a good shot. Oh, you can see him sneaking behind this one. And then as soon as we look at him, nothing. Not a sausage. Nope, we can keep looking. And we turn away and... Oh, he's back again. Pretty cool, right? Now, to kill these guys, you can do it, but you need to be on hard. Now, if we grab a little bit of hardness and we go and put ourselves... what are we going to give ourselves? We need a pick. Yes, we do. We need to get ourselves a iron pick. And if we beat him up, we can beat him up with an iron pick, yeah. Because they're just made of stone, so you can just mine them down. But it has got to be on hard to do that. And once you do that, you get yourself a little bit of cobblestone, so nothing too amazing. I wonder if that one around there can see me. No. We're a little bit too far away, plus the blocks there, so I don't think you can see me. So there we go. Those are all the different types of enemies that you're going to be finding in this mod. So let's go and check out some of the pretty funky items that are available. And then I think it's going to be a good idea to, let's get out the Tardis. Yep, this mod has a Tardis. What is that? Why is there a Dalek in my... There's a Dalek in my house. Sausage or K9, whichever one you want to be. Go and get him. So this mod adds an absolute ton of gadgets and cool things to be playing with, and what is a doctor without his, without his sonic screwdriver? Oh yeah, and if you really want to go out there, there's three different sonic screwdrivers you can be playing with. Yes, there is. I just gone and dropped it down there, didn't I? But there's 3 different types, and evidently with the doctor changes, there are different types of sonic screwdrivers, so you've got 3 to play with. We have this guy, and we have... this guy. This is the newest edition, which is pretty cool, and it does actually have some pretty special functions. So if I take you outside, I think you'll probably find this just a little bit funky. Yeah, just a little bit, a smidgen funky. So let's put ourselves into creative, and we'll grab some glowstone. There we go. Oh no, we want a... let's have a red lamp, yes. Let's grab you a redstone lamp. So if we pop them down and give them a click... oh, you can see it does that. And you can turn them on, and you can turn them off. Pretty cool, right? That's what the sonic screwdriver does. And just to top it off, in case you fancy being, a bit of an evil doctor, you can grab some TNT. Oh. You can even set the TNT off. Yeah, you can be one of those bad doctors. So, those are the sonic screwdrivers. Yes, they are. Now, I'm not going to be showing the recipes for everything because there's absolutely tons of stuff, so we'll stay clear of recipes. But all of them are on the wiki and on the actual Minecraft forum if you want to go check them out. So, next up we have this guy, and I'm going to take myself back out of this again. We have ourselves the Sonic Blaster, yes. Now, this isn't used on enemies, but it is used to disassemble blocks. So think of a pickaxe that has a very nice... oh, there we go, there we go. Has a little bit of silk touch for you. So pretty cool, right? And has a very funky sound to it. And this does work on some of the rarer blocks, so you can use it on things like diamond as well, which is pretty funky. So if we throw down a diamond block and we go up, there we go. Now, one cool thing to note about this, and it'll be one of the recipes I do show off, is this guy is actually only made with 1 diamond, iron, and leather. So to be able to get silk touch on something like that works on diamonds is pretty cool. I must say so myself. Yes, it is. So that is the Sonic Blaster. Now, we're going to have a gander at some of the other cool items, and then we'll check out some of the clothing that can be worn as well. What do you think about that, Sausage? What do you think about that? I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so we have Ace's baseball bat, which gives us +4 attack damage. Pretty cool, right? And now let's move on to the clothing. So I'm going to go and grab all of it right now, and we'll check it out. So all of this stuff is added in. And a lot of the items in this you can actually find in dungeon chests. Actually, quite a bit of it needs to be found in dungeon chests. So, as we take this off, we have, as seen before, we have the fez, we have the gas mask, we have the 4th Doctor's scarf, pretty cool, right? We have the 7th Doctor's hat, which is pretty funky, and I'm sure Dudar would like that. We have the 10th Doctor's glasses, yes. We have 3D glasses, if you want to be funky like that, and I really like these glasses, they look pretty cool. And something that's a little bit special is we actually have a Dalek. Now, if we take a potion of invisibility, because it doesn't work without it, and we go ahead and toss this on our head, you can see we turn into a kind of a half-human Dalek hybrid. But if we have a drink, there we go, and come back, we are now a Dalek. Yes. Exterminate, exterminate. That's how we roll as a Dalek, and we can even jump around. I'm surprised K9 isn't trying to beat me up at the minute, but he probably senses my my friendly owner smell, or something like that, I guess. But there we go. That is what it's like being a Dalek. Yes, it is. Let's take this off. And let's have a look at some of the different type of armors that we can be wearing. I think that sounds like a thing. So we have, let's put this stuff back up here. We have the different types, and these are just regular armors. If I show you in here, it adds a couple with the Dalek mod. So we have the Dalekanium helmet, which is acquired, as I said, through with Dalekanium ingots, which you can get via destroying Daleks, and there is another method of getting this which I'll show you very soon. And we have steel chest plates. Yes, you get steel from beating up Cybermen. You will need steel for some of the things that you're going to be making as well, so just bear that in mind. There we go. So that is most of the regular objects and most of the armors that you could be acquiring via this mod. Now there are a few more things which we need to be looking at, which are slightly cool, just a little bit cool. Yes, and I think we're going to go from, we're going to make our way from, let's go with less cool to really cool. Yeah, alright, okay. So the first thing that we can have, which we already know of, is if we plop this guy down, we can spawn a K9. There we go, look at him doing his thing. And he'll go around, and you actually have to tame him like that to be able to get him to sit still. Now the next thing on the level of coolness, let's have a look. Here we go. We have ourselves the 12th Doctor. There we go, can plop him down, he stands like that. Just get him ready, just get him ready. We have this lovely one here. This is Bessie. So let's go and plop Bessie outside, shall we? Pop. There we go. Look at that. And we can even get in Bessie and ride it around. Yep, see? Doing all the things. Going around all the blocks on the list. It just reminds you of the Mars rovers, one of the other mods. You can kind of go up absolutely anything, but still very cool. And you kind of shift click to get out. And the good thing is it plops you back at where you actually originally put Bessie as well. So if I kind of rode off over here somewhere and then shift click, oh look, the adipose is still there, and boop, we'd go back to where we originally rode. Pretty cool, right? Next up, we have this guy here, who is Ironside, and you can pop him down and tame him, and he'll actually go around and help you, which is pretty cool. So if you get any you know, horrible Daleks coming in, you've got Ironside to give you a hand, because he's a good bloke like that. He helps out. He likes to help out. Next up, we have this one here, which apparently was a favourite and was asked to be put back in the mod, because I believe it's taken out at one point, is Clara. Very creepy Clara, actually. She doesn't run, she follows you around, but she slowly walks. Slowly walks. Oh, I'm not too sure about that. Just not very sure. So the next things that we have are this guy here, which is pretty funky, which is the Time Vortex Manipulator. Yes. Now, if you hold and you right-click, you can actually set the Time Vortex Manipulator to either Cave Game or Minecraft Classic. Now, that is pretty cool, right? So if we go to Cave Game and we right-click, it's going to download the terrain for it, and bam, we're in Cave Game, so we can go around and beat blocks up, and that is pretty much it. The most simplest of simple things. Yes, very, very basic and very true to its form, so pretty cool, right? Now, if we go back and click again, that's going to teleport us directly back. Oh, it's directly teleported us underground. Let's get out of here. There we go. Oh, Clara's coming down. Actually, I kind of like it that she's stuck down there, I think. She's kind of freaky. So let's check out the next one we've got. So if we double click again and we go through to Minecraft Classic and click that one, it's actually going to send you directly to Minecraft Classic, as it sounds. So nothing special, nothing good. We got pigs, we got sheep, we got roses and trees, and that's all you can expect. Oh yes, if you love a bit of Minecraft Classic, then go grab yourself a Time Vortex Manipulator and go adventuring. Let's make our way back. Boop, 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 boop. One thing to note though is where you actually use the Time Vortex Manipulator is where it's going to teleport you back to. So if you run off in classic Minecraft to somewhere else and then use the Time Vortex Manipulator, make sure you remember your map coordinates, otherwise you're going to have a hard time getting yourself back home. Yeah. Now, last but not least, the last thing, and probably the most important of things, is this guy. Yes. And this, oh, I went and got rid of it, didn't I? Let's do this. Is the Tardis. Yes, let's throw him down. There we go. One Tardis just for you. Now, the Tardis is actually a functioning object. It actually works. Yeah, it's not just an aesthetic. And welcome to the Tardis. Yeah, it's much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. I think that's generally how it goes. And with this, we have the main Tardis control panel where we can flip all the switches and have no idea where we're going, but we're definitely going somewhere. We can stand on things. I can put stuff in hoppers and flip all these guys, and it's definitely going to send us somewhere. Oh yeah. Now, in one of the latest releases of this mod, they have actually made it so the TARDIS actually works, and it's kind of a work in progress because I believe they're trying to add more worlds to it, but at the minute, if you right click, you can see at the minute down the bottom left it says TARDIS set for Skaro. Yes, now if you don't know what Skaro is the home world of the Daleks. Yeah, now if we go outside and it's downloading terrain, and welcome to Skaro, the home world of the Daleks. Yes. Now this is a very dangerous place, so you got to be careful when you go here because there's absolutely tons of Daleks around. There's quite a few different types of them actually as well. You've got some of the regular ones. We've got place made of sand. It's still doing a little load at the minute, so it'll get there eventually. But we've got some regular sand here, some of this cool sand stuff, which is pretty funky, which is this Skaro sand. We have Skaro stone, and one of the other things you can find here as well is this stuff, which is Dalekanium ore. Now, if you remember me saying earlier, there was another way of getting Dalekanium ore than going and beating up Daleks. Well, this is how you get it. You would come here, and you would mine some of this ore and get yourself some of that stuff, which is pretty cool when you mine it. It comes like this, Dalekanium nuggets, and if you throw it into a 9x9, you're going to get yourself a piece of Dalekanium ore, and this also goes into a Dalekanium block. Pretty funky, right? And you need that to make all of these cool bits and bobs. So that's pretty much what is in Skaro. As far as I'm aware, the mod developers are looking at creating more worlds, so there will be more funky places you can go to. But for the time being, that is it. Oh, we've accumulated some dirt. Pretty cool, isn't it? Alright guys, so that is pretty much that for the Dalek mod. It's currently a 1.6.2. As I previously stated, if you want to go and download it, then feel free to go to the link in the description section, and that will take you directly to the Minecraft forum that is related to. Have a good one, and goodbye!